Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it, come on, get out there, get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man, #1, man.
Oh my God, run this shit up, man. Let's go home, we spend.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, SGDS, Same Goals, Different Struggle, extended version. I am your host, Ajay Brown. This is another extended version, so this is my part 2 to the Charleston White and Terrence Williams interview. Hopefully we get better questions this time, because part 2 was at the middle part was just getting crazy. But if you are new to my channel, man, please click the subscribe button, like, comment. Please comment. I read all your comments. I appreciate all the comments that I get on my shorts and stuff like that. And I appreciate everybody that helped my page grow and everything that, that contributes, man. I appreciate it. I'm still trying to grow and get better with my content, get out of my element and just grow, yo. So I'm going to keep just doing different stuff, man. And we just going to go ahead and get back into this goddamn video, man. Y'all hold up real quick. Oh, yeah, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man.
Who don't? Women will something that they don't like. Horny male will. A sexually frustrated man will. A perverted little boy will. It's in their nature. Don't get my nature confused with yours. It ain't a woman alive that God made that no man won't cheat on or have cheat on. Well, no. I'm standing this before the world. There's not one man alive that's been faithful to one woman. Never. He's at least cheated twice.
So do you believe in love or respect?
Respect. How you love me and you don't love yourself? You don't work out. You don't grease your scalp. You ain't sit down in the bathtub and boil no water, let you soak all the water, wash down to your ankles, don't none wash up in to get that residue up out of there. How you go focus love? Who you seen love your mother? Who you seen love your father? Where do you get your love from? Where do you get your concept of love from? Because your love is selfish. Your love is what I can do for you. Your love is about what I can do for you. So I don't believe in you ain't got to respect me. I just need you to believe in me. Yeah, I just need you to believe in me, my nigga.
Okay, what's something you learned from a woman that changed you?
Something I learned from a woman that changed me. Nothing. I ain't learned nothing from a woman that changed me. Nothing. I can ponder and try to think. Nothing. I've been having men tell me what to do. And I ain't met a nigga that done told me something wrong yet about a woman. My mother told me leave white girls alone because son, they go holler rape. Ain't down one of them holler rape yet. We run trains on them as kids.
I think that was the stereotype growing up, bro. Like, that was just the thing to tell your sons or whatever. I still kind of believe that. I don't know why to this day I still believe that shit. And I mess with white girls and a few white girls. And I probably mess with a few more white girls in my time in my life. I don't know. I can't predict what the fuck the future holds for me. But that was something I very much believed in too until I got about 16, where I was just like, I ain't fucking with no white girl because they gonna call rape on you.
Yeah, I ain't learned nothing.
All right. So what's one thing women misunderstand about you?
Nothing.
Okay, would you date a woman that have a strong voice and presence like you?
Women misunderstand my temper or my anger or my way of talking as sarcasm is or me being by sarcastic with me just really being honestly true with you. Like I don't know, man. Like I deal with a lot of females that say they want the truth, and when they get the truth, the feelings hurt. So I learned in a way, bro, like the women don't want truth. They just want what makes them feel good inside, bro, and tell them how they really like. They want they want you to tell them what they want to hear at the end of the day. That's my feeling. Like, and you ain't gotta agree with it. You ain't gotta like it. But that's just my opinion because, and I remember this girl just told me and asked me, she was like, "You really don't talk to females about your emotions or what you going through." And I was like, "Hell nah." I've been crossed too many times, not just by female, by people in general. So it's just like, nah, I'm not. I got to the point where I don't really open up no more to people, man. I don't trust people enough to tell them all the way how I feel.
Women don't have strong voices. Yeah, I would date a woman with a strong presence. My mother have a strong presence.
Well, I'm talking about like an internet presence.
Yeah. I done dated women with strong internet presence. My last little broad diamond had a strong internet presence. I fuck with OnlyFans chicks. Yeah, nigga, I fuck, yeah. These hoe questions. This is old best ass hoe gonna ask the question. Yeah, I fuck with any kind of hoe with any kind of presence. I fuck with hoes. I fuck with women that's loud. But a strong internet presence, yeah.
All right, y'all. I know I'm pausing that shit a lot, but I gotta. All right, and that's crazy. He just said that shit because my bro CJ just sent me something like 2 hours ago about the same situation. A dude saying, "Can hoes better housewife?" And he was like, "Hell yeah, hoes made better housewife. Hoes are understanding more. They're there for you more." And I'm gonna be honest with you. It depends on what type of hoe you had in your life because I don't trust. Like some hoes are manipulating. Some hoes are really there caring, and some hoes are worn out. Some hoes are, you know what I mean? Like it just depends on what type of hoe you got. And I hate to say it like that, but and to be honest with you, man, I said this before and time again, man. Them pretty girls, the ones that be dimes and tens, be born hell, bro. They have no communication, and the sex be boring as shit. Dog. Like all that shit be boring.
I take her and show her how to make millions too. I done a little pimping and some macking. So I know how to handle all kind of women and hoes. That's why you don't hear no woman talking my business. And I fuck with a lot of women. All that, you don't hear no woman have ever come online talking my business. Ever. And I fuck with a lot of fuck with on is two different things.
Okay.
See, I'm not a sexually driven. I'm a gang related nigga. So I ain't sexually driven.
So do you take care of your women?
Yeah.
You call it tricking, or you just?
I call it what I call it. I invest in everything around me. Nigga, my mama told me if you go to woman's house and you go flush her toilet, you go to her house and flush her toilet, you just use the water bill. When you go over there and grab a remote, you cut on the TV. When you open her icebox, electricity, you put in her, you ain't giving her nothing. That's why they come back venomous. Every woman I'm with, nigga, I make them feel like I done gave them more than what they supposed to get. So they don't leave venomous.
I hate to agree with that, but that's some real shit because you got to think about it, bro. Like most women, especially women that I know, are single mothers or just mothers in general. So and they work in 2 or 3 jobs, so they take time out to goddamn fuck with you. You taking time out of them making money and shit like that. It's like majority of that, so you gotta kick it like that. It just I don't know, man. I'm still skeptical about how I spend my money. I'll give a person my money before I fuck you. Like it's just like I look at it like I don't be on no trick and shit. Like I don't know, like I just don't be on it. Like you feel me? I really don't spend money on female because I ain't been in no relationship in so long to spend money on females. So that's where I'm at with it. I guess that's why I'm still single to this day. But I don't know, man. Like I don't see the problem with it as much as I did before back in the day. And then I understand. I say this. I understand why some like busy dudes pay for pussy now. Like, I understand for that because they don't have time to begin to know you and going through all these phases and stuff like that. So I get that point of view too and stuff like that. Mind you, like I said this before, it's not my cup of tea, but I do get why niggas do that shit.
With the get back mindset. Yeah, so now, nigga, I'm a giver. Cause love ain't about what you can give, it's about what you can take. So I give. Then you gotta take a lot fucking with me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You gotta take a. I'm a business-minded nigga. And I don't play. Nigga, and I don't. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I keep the lights on every day. It's been 7. Most viral sensations in the internet don't have this longevity. I make a career there, so nigga, I can't be what the average. B.
Open. Apply now.
B. I don't give a about no woman feelings because they're going to be a distraction. I don't give a about my partner feelings, my son feelings, my mama feelings. They were the same feelings we had when we were broke.
Gotcha. So you got any shows that we need to know about coming up?
Nigga, I booked for the end of the year. To November 20-something to the 1st, comedies in every major white comedy club in America. I ain't gotta tell them. This audience don't buy tickets. This is a YouTube audience where, nigga, if you told them I got a Patreon video for $5.99, you ain't paying for you. So, nigga, I don't come over here to promote my. Nah, nigga.
Where do you promote your shows at?
Online.
On your Instagram channel?
I spend about $1,000 a month to boost and advertise marketing, and then the club promotion.
Okay. So you got any movies, anything coming up that we need to know about?
Yeah, I got 2 major movies. But it don't matter. They ain't gonna go. They won't know. But I got 2 major films coming out. Nigga, we film next month. In Atlanta, me, Bubba Dub, the Moho nigga. It's a lot of big comedians in this film. So yeah, this a major one.
So you and your man called me that don't mean you supposed to do a film together.
Yeah. I was in this movie for real.
No, y'all got me excited that you and I.
Me too. Yeah. So he hit me up and said, "Nigga, I'll stop what I'm doing right now if I can put you and Gangsta in the movie." And I called you.
You know I got the weapons.
That nigga said, "He'll stop. What are you doing?"
I think I got more weapons than you.
Where all this snot coming from?
What you say about that, Charles?
What's that?
I said I think I have more weapons than you.
Yeah, you do. I walked in that nigga room. I said, "God damn, guys." He said, "God damn." Oh, yeah.
All right, bro. You got it. Shout out to somebody you want to holler before we get out of here.
Man, you don't do it.
Okay, y'all. Well, thank you for coming through. We on the yacht and got dog.
Nobody shout out.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate you coming through. We out.
All right.
Yeah.
So between DJ Academics, Ada, and Whack 100, me and Vlad was in the same room. Shout out to Brand Rich Promotions, Rain Bet, and you put 2 men in the room and get out the way.
All right, man. I'm out here in Miami. First of all, how you doing, brother?
Doing well, man. I'm doing well.
I can say this: Terrence Williams smart as hell. He know where the money coming from and where his views coming from. So I ain't mad at it, dog. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do to grow your page, grow your channel.
Every time I'm in Miami, man, I'm doing well. Yeah, nigga living like like them old niggas from the 80s. Yeah, them convertible versions. Yeah, them Bonky Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, giving back to the people. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanna go back.
Salute to the big dogs of Miami. Miami got some Miami is like a nigga going digging for oil and he strike oil. He done found one of them old oil wells and that bitch is spewing out oil. Cause all the legends, as you would say, the street legends, the guys who once had affluence, I'm gonna say America's drug trade and then America's mass incarceration movement. They survived it. So now they home and they're like encyclopedias. They're like dictionaries. Nigga, they got some words, they got some knowledge, they got some stories, they got some experiences that Hollywood ain't made a movie about, that American gangsters ain't told a story about, and Tubi ain't put on TV yet. So I'm saying, let's come here, let's tap into their brains, let's get them stories, show them how they can monetize themselves, their legacy, their name, because they're a brand now if they come tell their story. So what you mean they're a brand? They got a likeness, they got an image, and they got a face, and they got a name that's attached to public records to validate what they're saying. So this is the new Black history. Most of us just ain't got old enough and time hadn't passed long enough for us to know that this is our history. But some of us have lived through the new Black history. So see, before Dick Gregory died, he gave me the game and he gave a lot of us the game. He said, this microphone and that camera, we, the media. And if you can go find that video, he was cussing, he was fussing and cussing as he was saying it. You bullshit camera, don't put that motherfucking camera in my face. Ask me no bullshit ass question. We, the media, we get to rewrite our narratives. We get to write our own motherfucking narratives now. So yeah. Don't misuse the camera, nigga, and the microphone. So that's why I want. Yeah. Cause I still like playing on the camera. Okay. But yeah, when I get on that side, yeah, I'm gonna switch to the modern Gregory and Petey Green. Right now, I'm playing Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence. Yeah, I'm acting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm acting.
So do you remember the 10 people that broke out of the Orleans Parish jail? Remember Antoine Macy?
Yeah, I remember them stupid ass nigga. Hold on, TikTok been looking too long. Yeah. Yeah, I remember them stupid ass nigga, guys. Yeah.
So now we got some new development.
Had they gave them nigga the death penalty yet?
No, because you might have a change of heart right now. So when he was screaming for help, telling people that it was a setup or they was let out, the sheriff,
I heard that
Susan Hudson.
Somebody, they paid him, they told him, they opened the gate for him. He lying. Inmates always lying.
No, they just charged her. They just charged her with
her?
Yeah, a lady, a black lady.
In New Orleans Parish?
Yes, they just charged her. Bro.
Oh boy.
Yes.
What they charged her for? What allegedly? What they accusing her for? Because she innocent until proven guilty.
So now she have a few charges on her. I think I want to say like a 30-count indictment.
Damn.
All
by herself?
Yeah, bro.
Nobody else?
No.
So they want me to believe our elected sheriff, who we done entrusted the parish, to oversee the parish in the parish county jail, is all.
Yeah, I believe that lady the fall guy, and even like just being the sheriff and stuff. I can't put all that shit on one person, bro. Like I think just because they making her the fall guy and she black, that. And I think it happened twice. I don't know if she I think that's another reason it happened twice in Louisiana. I think I forgot, but I think it happened twice in Louisiana. But that one made it big because the nigga, he was gone for so long. He came down here. I think his name, I forgot. Oh, but light skinned nigga who was gone for so long. But that shit was so big, and somebody had to take the fall, and they just had to make it a black woman.
By herself with helping 15 inmates escape.
Yes.
What's the motive? What's the intent?
Well, this was some of the charges: filing or conspiracy to malicious in office, or conspiracy to commit, filing or maintaining false public records. Like they gave her all kind of different charges because she got up in front of a world and saying, I don't know what happened, I don't know what's going on. But all the while, she told her inmate, look, I need y'all to break up because she wanted to get funding, more funding.
Who told you that?
That's what's on the news. They indicted her.
Well, when you do this video, you got to put the news up right there where I can't see it. What they saying? Because I think y'all lying.
No, bro.
Ain't no good sheriff done that.
Yeah, they
and nobody else. So you mean there's not so nobody else is involved in helping the sheriff, aid and abet 10 inmates to break up out the jail.
Right.
Did anybody get hurt when they broke up out the jail?
No.
How'd they get out?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She had all that stuff opened up for me. Y'all go ahead on. So when my thing to you is, do you think it was okay for her to free murderers?
She didn't free murderer.
Well, what happened?
She just suggested maybe they should do it. She didn't tell them to do it. As her defense attorney, as her public, yeah. If we hold in court, in public opinion in court, I'm her defense attorney, advocating that they lying. She ain't told them to do that. They lying. Inmates come up with all kind of stories throughout the day, and they never accept behavior. So you want me to believe 10 inmates all got the same story, but only one of them hollering, I was told to do it.
Yeah.
One of them, the lady, wasn't she?
No.
The boy that the woman told on, the last nigga that got caught at the house was at the house with the jail, one of the jailers that were helping broke out with him. She got charged.
Yeah, but that was his like a little girlfriend or something. We talking about the sheriff.
The sheriff didn't have nothing to do with that lady. That lady helped that boy get out there.
No, they booked the sheriff though. Man. She indicted y'all, so y'all got some fighting to do.
I think these charges are bogus. I think they're making sheriff not guilty.
Sheriff Hudson, that's her last name.
I'm calling her Sheriff Not Guilty.
Okay, Sheriff Not Guilty.
Yeah, she was Sheriff Hudson, but Sheriff Not Guilty. I think the people are trying to make the sheriff the fall guy. They always try to make the head or the captain or the lieutenant or the general the blame. It was them low-level workers, them guards. That girl, that man. Oh. That man. She went home and kept him tucked up in the house to one of the neighbors. That's why she turned on him. No other jailer is saying that she aided and abetted them to get out, gangster. I think, is she a black woman?
Yeah.
Is she pretty?
Yeah.
She pretty?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't do it.
She nice.
Yeah, she real. She kind of yellow.
Brown skin. She not the type you know. She not your type.
Had they gave her a bond yet?
I don't know. I just saw that part a few days ago.
Check to see if they gave her a bond for me.
Okay, you gonna help out?
Yeah, what you mean help out? Nigga, I'm gonna save her. You remember Captain Save a Hoe? Shit, how y'all go from Getting 40 told her about the Captain Save a Hoe way back in the early 90s. We still here, nigga. Yeah. Y'all just elbowed us in the eyes and pushed us over with them big shoulders playing gangster. But now, with the gangster lean, Captain Save a Hoe is still here. I don't care what the bond is. I'm helping her with her attorney fees and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So now you also know that Pooh Shiesty got like about a 30-count indictment. You think he should cooperate?
Yeah. I think he should tell on his daddy.
Why?
What you mean why?
Man, why would he tell on the father? He's young. He could take the time. Father got to go home.
Boy, he can't keep standing on that long. Boy, go break and go gay. It's too much pressure at that young. That much. I hear niggas say it all the time. Nigga, I'm 10, 15 years. I do 10, 15 years. This boy can't. This boy too wild and unruly. He gonna end up in ADX over there with Jeff Fort. And let Larry Hoover out on the hill. So man up on the hill. Jeff Fort. And shout out to Jeff Ford, by the way, man. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you, school. I've been talking to your daughter. If you won't listen to your baby, and all your babies telling you, man, stop talking to them on the phone, pops. You stuck in your time, so your language and your lingo can't change, and it won't change unless you do like Malcolm did. Read the dictionary, but you the old dog that can't nobody teach a new trick. So the old dog got to play deaf. Man, listen to them, but don't say nothing to them, because that's what's keeping him in ADX. Nigga happy. The love he get on the phone, keep him on the phone. What's up? And he's responding to the, I forgot what she called him when they write you up in there. I said, why he keep getting him? I said, what's keeping him in there? Man, he don't know how to not take the love over the phone. So the phone conversation hurt your people. Still identifying him as a
incident reports. That's what they get.
Yeah. Still identifying. So I tell niggas all the time, homie, quit saying my name. His name is Charleston Houston. Don't call him Baby Cash no more. Because when you talking on these people watching that, nigga, these hurting these niggas appeal, these hurting these niggas parole. How you identifying your homie who he once was, now is trying to become? Nigga, you hinder that with your conversation by using his old name. So they look at all. So yeah, shout out to Jeff Ford. But now that's what Pooh Shiesty ended up, homie. Because his influence is scary. If you nigga, if you paying attention to the streets in the future of a crime wave, he's scary to people. Yeah, them statisticians that looking at the probability of this, that, yeah, he'll screw up, motherfucker. And it's in him, and it's on him. It's in him, and it's on him. And if he can't tell on his daddy or tell where he bought them crate of grenades from that he rapped about in that song, them people don't want they want his ass because they like to make examples of what we like to identify as black heroes or black saviors.
Okay, did you see the situation with his co-defendant Big 30 with the cell phone?
He tried to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can't break it. They got the iCloud. All the evidence is in there. But as a
I never understood why niggas don't understand that. Like, bro, all that shit, but they could pull that shit back up. Even if you delete it, they still could pull certain shit back up, bro. Like, that's just, I don't know. Something, like I said, common sense ain't common to me no more for people.
As a guy who have a criminal defense attorney's mind, I'm saying, how can you charge me with obstruction of justice or tampering with evidence when I don't have to give y'all my phone as evidence? It's my phone until y'all arrest me and seize it as evidence. Until then, it's not evidence. It's my property. And I have a right to get rid of evidence for y'all get here. Fucking wrong. I don't have a right to convict me for y'all. So I don't understand that charge. But why record it? There's no need to break the phone when you already showed to somebody. This the menace to society. This the menace to society, motherfucking me tape being shown all over again. They got Oda on them and Kane. So me and OG Gigavelli were talking earlier. So part of our curriculum. So me and OG Gigavelli got a youth curriculum. It's a youth engagement program. It's a 16-week curriculum where we would go in and teach kids twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, Monday and Wednesday and Friday, whichever 2 days for 16 weeks. And part of our curriculum is breaking down rap lyrics, showing children where they get their value system from. And part of that is we use two movies. We use Boys in the Hood. So we show you Boys in the Hood, and we have children write about the different characters that's in that, man. Yeah, every interview I get, my phone will ring. And then the other movie is Menace to Society. So there's two elements in both movies. One, a key element is when a Ricky get killed, Doughboy brother. Trey get in the car with Doughboy and them riding looking for him. And nigga, there come a point where Trey said, "Let me out. Stop, let me out." Doughboy and them stopped and let him out, homie. They didn't, you all whole ass. He was still their friend. They know their friend wasn't built for that, nigga. They knew his daddy training and his daddy rules and his daddy voice overrode his pain and his feelings. Unlike the who grew up with their mama, who mama inflicted pain and harm on them when she was angry, when she was hurt, Doughboy. So easy for them to kill. It wasn't easy for Trey to go kill because he had a logical thinking brain that wasn't governed by his impulsive emotion. The second part, the second part in that movie. The second part in that movie was the second element of the other movie. Is when Cain watched his daddy kill that. He walked out and his daddy killed that nigga talking to him. And his daddy sat down and he looked at me and I said, Cain. Now Cain on the back porch with his daddy's little homie. Nigga.
Okay.
Who showed him the game. So we using them films, homie, to go back and reconstruct our value system and show that most of us got our value system from a movie or a rap song.
Man, I gotta ask you this because we didn't see this one coming. How did you and Vlad hook back up?
Me and Vlad,
This almost feels illegal to know after a car accident. Never sue the person who crashed into you if...
So I won't be watching that shit. I don't fuck with Vlad. I don't watch none of Vlad's shit, and I won't be watching that.
through Aiden Ross.
Shout out to Aiden Ross.
Everybody ever had a beef with, had a problem with homie. And they was in or around Aiden's, in WAC 100.
Shout out to WAC 100.
In WAC 100. In DJ Academics.
Yeah.
So between DJ Academics, Aiden, and WAC 100, me and Vlad was in the same room. Shout out to Brand Rich Promotions. Rain Bet. And you put two men in the room and get out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't forced to talk to each other. We just end up talking to each other. And shout out with my nephew Fred, man, over there in the UK. My UK nephew. He interviewed me and Vlad at the same time. Just so happened with me, Vlad, DJ Academics. And then me and Vlad had a chance to talk off camera, on camera. And this was long before the Bootsy incident. This was long before he and Bootsy started having, this moment. So I don't want anybody to think that he was being messy or he reached out to me. Nah. Me and Vlad been talking back and forth for at least a year. Hey, what you think? Hey, man, what about, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever you all put it together for you to go on his channel.
We already got a scheduled time. We got a scheduled time within the next few days. So I'll be doing a Vlad interview in the next four days.
So you gonna keep that same energy going in?
We got a lot to talk about, so it's gonna be a roller coaster ride.
Okay.
So we ain't sat down in 4 or 5 years, homie. So nigga, it's a lot to talk about. So I ain't gonna keep the same nothing. Because my tone go change, my temperament go change, the conversation go change, the topic go change. So this gonna be a roller coaster ride. This gonna be like this gonna be a roller coaster ride. But it's gonna be authentic though. It's not scripted because I don't know what he go at.
So okay, you gonna wait for him to ask. So what we want to know is, are you gonna target Boosie on that channel?
Nah. I ain't gonna get a good world what they want to see because it's about me and Vlad reconnecting. This ain't about him and Boosie disconnecting.
Okay, so no trolling.
I'm gonna answer what's asked, and I doubt if you ask me anything about Boosie.
Got you.
Because I wouldn't ask no nigga no question about my partner. I think he see Boosie as his friend for real. I don't know if Boosie see him as a friend. But he done turned down a lot of numbers. Money Vlad to miss with me.
Yeah.
My numbers and this ain't on Boosie. My numbers are kill Boosies on Vlad consistently. My Say Cheese TV numbers do. So Vlad turned down a lot of money. And at the time, he could have gave me 4,000 or 5,000. When he was paying Boosie 20, 25, Vlad could have gave me 5,000 or 6,000. And been quadrupling his money. Now he pays say TV prices. So say, hey, I'm doing this interview with Gangster. Let me hit you right back. So when Vlad, so you think I'm gonna tell Vlad, okay, you were paying Boosie 25, pay me 20. I asked you to pay me 10. Say T pay me 10. Why would I go up on my prices on it? So he asked me, what's the cover? 10. Vlad, I ain't that kind of nigga.
Wow.
I ain't that kind of nigga.
And the crazy part about it, you could be.
I could have hit him for 20.
Easy, because you're going to do the number. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, big dog? Yeah. Yeah. It went through. No. I went through, big dog. I bet. All right. So yeah, I could have went up to 20. And I'm sure he probably would have said, I'll give you 15. I ain't that kind of person. What I charge is what I charge. I charge anywhere from $10,000, $15,000 per interview. Why would I go up and try to take advantage of a situation and miss an opportunity? So my homegirl, in jail.
Right.
So me and in jail used to bump heads all the time. Cause I would tell her, if I want 12,000, man, we ain't got that. Well, what's your budget? What do you have? Well, we got 10,000. But now I can't take it. I ain't finna miss $10,000 for 2,000. I ain't finna miss $2,000 for 10,000. Man, I got 10,000. Well, I got 5. Man, I can't do that. Well, what if I fly to you and come to you and I ain't got to travel? Give me 6. We can do that. Because now I'm gonna build either working relationship. I'm gonna perform so good for that 6,000. I'm gonna have them numbers working for you. You coming back? Oh, you coming back? So nobody have ever interviewed me one time and not at least came back 2 times. Not one person. Unless I stop it. So it ain't all about the money with me. It's about a working relationship. And can I have a residual income? Once you start winning, and I see you winning, I'll let you come back and reset the terms and negotiation. Well, man, I can't give you 10. Can I give you 6? Now, I'm looking at your numbers. Okay, nigga, that sounds about fair. We can do 6 or 6,500 a month. We can do 6. I commit to a 6. But nigga, you can't come take me down, and I'm seeing your numbers, and you ain't never had these numbers before. We can't start up high and you take me down low. Then now you starting to misuse me. I don't mind you use me, dog. But now you starting to misuse me. So when Vlad say, hey, what's the price? 10? Okay, fine. It's about the relationship. And me and Vlad have always had a good working relationship. Yeah, we fell out. Yeah, he chose Boosie and picked Boosie. Gotta respect his loyalty. I chose Aiden, stuck with Aiden. So what's meant to be, go be.
Can you explain to me what happened with the situation with the women on the airplane? There was and one was married.
Yeah, man, them bitches. I flew to Atlanta. I had a comedy show in Virginia Beach. I had to fly from Virginia Beach to Atlanta. It's Cardi B weekend, so it's crazy. And it's something else is crazy Atlanta that weekend. At 4 shows in Atlanta Comedy Theater. I needed to fly out. So I hadn't had the flight book flying out. So I needed to fly out, I think that Monday morning. So I booked a flight out. Booked through Spirit. I think my so me and my assistant, I think our seats are like in the 19th, 18th row somewhere. So them hoes see me. I got my hoodie on, I'm trying, I'm early in the morning flight. I don't feel like being bothered. Them hoes trying to record me, but shame me. Oh, girl, look at Now I know Unc be having that bag, but I ain't know Unc try to budget and fly spirit. And they record me, so I'm trying to ignore them. Oh, Unc, I know Unc. So I'm steady trying to ignore them, but they steady saying Charles.
I don't know what type of female he talking about, but I done seen some, like, I know he talking about him and all, but I done seen some bad females get on spirit. Hell, I done picked them up from spirit and took them to spirit. So I know people that used to ride spirit, and you ain't motherfuckers had money or not. Chad Johnson always tell you he ride spirit, bro. Like, being cheap is the way to be saving your fucking money, bro. Like, save your money. Don't be trying to be out here spurging, because a lot of these people gonna get to a time where they can't spurge no more.
Also, like Unc that, but they trying to shame and record me for being on spirit. So when I sit down, I go live. Say y'all woo woo woo. I tell them, since y'all want to go viral, record me. Okay, y'all, let's go viral. By the time we land, I bet this go viral. Just so happened, one of them wasn't even sitting in that seat. Her seat was way in the back by the toilet.
Yeah, so she had to get up.
She had to get up.
And they said about
The other broad got a real estate thing. But I don't know none of this. I just know there's some more people recording, I'm recording, they recording, and they all trying to go viral. I know for a fact I'm going viral. By the time we land, I hit my assistant and tell her, hey, yeah, look. And I'm with a pretty little all-American white beauty. Native American skin tone with that olive skin, make a black woman mad with that young looking white girl. Yeah. So I'm high side like so yeah, nigga. So when we land, it's bitch going crazy on the internet. It's going viral. Now I'm the bad guy. Now everybody woo woo woo. Now I'm the bad guy. Oh, let's go viral now. Yeah, we viral. So now everybody on the plane laughing. I ran up. I had to use the bathroom and ran 1, 2, 3, 4 gates away. When I get off the plane, the little one in the red, she begging me. Can she take it down? First, she tell my sister, man, I'll pay him to take it down. $500. Hell no, bitch. To me. So she said, man, please take it down. Nope, shouldn't have been with me, ho. So I take out running. I see the little fireman with no stomach. Somebody picking her up, but she waiting on the one with the red. But I noticed they not leaving together. Them holding them stuck out of town and suck pussies with each other. And they both probably had men, because I noticed they were tiptoeing away from each other. So I literally run to go pee, about to pee on myself, leave my bag. When I come out the bathroom, Little Red Riding Hood had the red shit on. Said, man, can you take it down, please? You shouldn't have been with me, ho. So when I look at her Instagram page, because she left a comment on one of them saying, well, he was trying to shame us for saying we were. Y'all were trying to shame me for riding spirit. I just found a reason to go live and make you whole go viral. One of them whole wedding ring was on the wrong finger. Them whole was standing up showing me the print, how flat that belly is. Me and them whole were campaigning for a product.
And you see why I don't want to get married. Why I don't even, I was just speaking on this, and why the way I feel about females and how they is right now, dog, like, that's some true shit, bro. You see this shit all the time, bro. Like, married females out here, bro, they be out here, they be having side niggas and everything, bro. You ain't committed everything to them and stuff like that, bro. It be real out here.
Prostitution solution, man. And any man that would see that woman doing that know them bitches been out of Atlanta. You think the whole one coming out here to Cardi B and at least getting something? Because they didn't leave together. They parted ways and left the airport like they wasn't together. So whoever them two old were, if they got a bitch, yeah, them hoes was yeah. So their hair catch on fire. Trying to tell you.
So what do you consider a lady?
A female that you don't know much about. That's a lady. Man, you don't know the lady. Man, just say, watch out, man, come the lady. A lady is something of essence, something of virtue that you know nothing about. It's a mysterious being. But all ladies are the same. They have the same traits. They have the same quality. Different women with characteristics, but the lady have the same trait. Yeah, the lady's not whorish. Ladies don't talk a lot. Ladies aren't loud. No lady is loud. I'm soft-spoken. Ladies are soft-spoken. Meek, humble, serious. Women don't joke. You can't make a woman, she smile, but you can't make no woman laugh and giggle. She don't have time for small talk. Now, ladies are mythical, mysterious creatures. They just look and listen. Speak when spoken to. They ask to know. But they don't just have dry conversation. So you can talk in the do that. Hoes do that. Nigga.
Okay, I need your thoughts on this. So there was a crime. This happened back in 2009, though. But I just want to know, like, your thoughts on. It was a guy that took his 15-year-old son's life because the son went to him and said, "Dad, I got naked and laid on top of my 3-year-old sister." The father just went in rage and pistol whipped him, beat him down, made him
took
get
him outside, shot him, stripped him naked.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Because I know how you love your children.
That's a man who have experienced sexual abuse, sexual trauma, and he took his abuse out on his son.
So what you think could be done in households to raise your son from even looking at his sister like that?
For one, children don't know to control their feelings or their impulses. That's why you don't let kids be alone with each other. And then, nigga, you let know, nigga, that's your sister. You don't do that. Boy, that's your cousin. You don't do that. Little boys get hard off their mamas. Little boys get hard off their mothers. It's natural. If a brother and sister play on the island too long, they gonna become lovers. It's in the movie Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields. 2 boy dogs, 2 humans. Boy, that's your sister. That's why at a certain age, they don't let y'all sleep together.
Right.
Little girls naturally got a crush on their daddy. Come on now, it's human behavior. Don't pervert everything. It's human behavior. But if you watch kids and monitor kids, you have to teach them. But if nobody there to teach him, then guess what? He become experimental with his sister by himself, based on what he done seen, what he done heard, what he done been exposed to. If he ain't been exposed to nothing, he'll wrestle her, treat her like the dog, ride her back like she a horse, shoot her with the BB gun. But if he been exposed sexually, he go touch her. So it ain't the kid's fault, it's the environment that you done place him in. Okay. The world, it ain't the kid's fault. He done, nigga. It's the world and the environment. So, but if somebody, hey, nigga, you don't do that. That's your sister. Boy, that's your auntie. Boy, that's your cousin. That's how you stop it.
All right. So, first of all, shout out to my girl Frenchie because she gave me these questions to ask you.
That's a good question too.
So she also,
I knew this couldn't have been you guys. Boy, this some good shit here. Shout out to Frenchie. Yeah. You got us on the road today, baby. Yeah. I'm talking about we hitting on all cylinders today.
Yeah, Frenchie. Well, first of all, the first question was mine now about the jail.
Don't try to start now. Hell.
Yeah, because them last goddamn questions was shit.
Don't try to slide it in now.
Shout out to my girl Frenchie, bro. You gonna meet her. She coming to your party.
I bet.
So now, she also want to know, like, how do you feel about children crossing sexual boundaries with siblings?
Children crossing any boundaries sexually. If you're looking at the children, look at the parents. So if children are crossing boundaries sexually, that means the parents have put y'all in an environment for y'all to do this. So take the eyes off the kids. Where are the parents that's allowing y'all to be alone by yourselves to cross these boundaries? Because children aren't supposed to be with children. I don't allow children to be by themselves. I don't take my eyes off kids. I'm not going in the other room while they be in there. So where are the adults while the children are crossing these boundaries sexually? What time frame is this? Why y'all sleeping in the same room? Why y'all alone so long by yourself and ain't nobody checking in on y'all every 15, 10 minutes? I cannot be in a house and I don't hear no noise from kids. I'm getting up looking. Ain't no doors closed when I'm around these kids. Kids ain't getting no time. No, I'm watching body language, body movement, shame in the eyes, the head look down. I'm looking for any change in behavior that I seen that wasn't right.
All right, so I've always paid attention to this. Probably not as much. I did as when I was younger, but I didn't know what I know now. So everything he's saying is correctly, bro. Like I'm very strict. Like I wish I was way more stricter. As you grow as a parent, man, you just learn different things, and as you get older, your parenting change, and as your kids get older, you relearn them and shit, bro. Some for the good, some for the bad.
So what parent, what adult is letting y'all have this time amongst yourselves where y'all can cross these boundaries? Stop looking at the boy that's touching the girl that's his sister. Look at the grown folk that done showed them how to do this. And then you can correct the kids' behavior. Everything starts from the head.
Okay, being with your history, so do you feel like you a villain or a truth teller?
I'm nothing but a content creator. Sometimes I lie telling the truth. Sometimes I lie telling the truth. Yeah, sometimes I lie telling the truth. Why? Because that's the truth y'all want.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I'm not a truth teller. I'm not a villain. Because some days I want to play hero. Some days I want to play trick. Some days I want to play pimp. Some days I want to play snitch. So ain't nothing but a content creator.
So at the do it time in Juvie Hall, what made you get out and want to change your life?
I was changed before I got out. I was a kid who hadn't been molested. I'd never been abused. I never went to bed hungry. I lost my eye at an early age in life, grew up in a hospital, never really got to play with children, was sheltered, was nurtured, was spoiled, had some insecurities, wanted to be accepted, never really played outside. First chance I got to play outside, I got in trouble. So I never was a bad kid. I went into a boys' home system from 14 to 21 where I got counseling, therapy, everything that a child could get. So I was changed and healed before I even got out.
So it was easy for you just to get into.
Man, I had a great home to come home to. I had no felony convictions, so all my childhood issues was processed. All my childhood trauma had been dealt with. So it was easy to get out and be what my mother raised me to be, to do right from wrong. I never not wanted to do. I never wanted to be. I never wanted to be a criminal. Yeah, I never wanted to be a criminal.
So, what made you lean towards criminal justice?
Because I grew up in the criminal justice system. Yeah, I grew up in the criminal justice system, homie. One of the best lawyers in Texas, Carl Mallory, may rest in peace. My judge, very historical judge, Judge Gene Boyd. Nigga, I grew up with all the states' juvenile, Texas' most worst juvenile offenders. I knew their stories. So I was a juvenile probation officer.
How do you feel about mentoring the youth?
I think it's a waste of time. I think people who mentor youth for them. They don't do it for the kids. Hey, Chuck. Oh, I'm doing an interview. What's going on? Okay. All right. All right. Jeff, my daughter. Oh, well, yeah, now, nigga, criminal justice is that's my gift, homie. So, so before I chose criminal justice, I had lied. I lied on an FBI agent one time named Daniel Torres. Yeah, I lied and said that they stuck their fingers in my rectum in the parking garage of the Dallas Police Department headquarters while trying to question me about my homeboy Monk, who just came home from the Fed. I lied like a motherfucker on Torres now. I filed a 13-page affidavit. Nigga, I called Senator Royce West, spoke to Kelvin Bass, that was over the Criminal Justice Department. Called the news. I had a meeting with Chief Conkle, man, he rest in peace. We got lied like a motherfucker on Torres. And they hit me with a Martha Stewart charge. And so my nigga Monk, my nigga Monk, the Gator boy, they had just got like 33 years in the Fed. So I was hurt. Nigga had got my nigga. So I knew I was lying. I went to court 22 times within three years in Dallas, knowing I was lying. So come trial, I fired my attorneys, and I represented myself in court.
How old were you?
I was like 33, 34.
Okay.
So this was in 2000. This was in 2012. 2011, 2012. I represented myself against the DEA, FBI, everybody. Based on how I represented myself, the jury asked the judge for me not to do no jail time. The judge sentenced me to 2 years probation. He told my mom, because I went to trial, he have to give me some time. But he told my mom, he said, Mom, I like you. Because my mama got on the stand, and as my mama was out in the game, my mama said, yeah, that boy was in the game. Well, when I was on the stand, I said I wasn't in the game because I've never been in a gang in the free world. I joined the gang in the boys' home. We fought in the boys' home. When I left the boys' home, I never gang banged since. So I've never been in the gang. I joined in the boys' home. But my mama said, yeah, because she knew, yeah, that boy was in the boys' home. So, nigga, the honesty of my mother. The judge looked, he looked at the prosecutor and said, I want this young man mentored, and this was Judge Phil Barker. This after me representing myself as an attorney. He said, I want this young man mentoring to kids about gangs. And this black U.S. special prosecutor stood up and said, Your Honor, we don't have anything. He looked at the court report and said, Lupe, find something. Find something. As a matter of fact, call up and have the director of probation come down. So, nigga, he put in my court order that he want me to mentor the kids about gangs. That's how my youth organization got started. That's how I started working with kids, because the judge saw something in me. So it's the second time in my life where a judge should have sent me to prison, because nigga, I lied on a highly decorated FBI agent, Officer Daniel Torres, and I lied on him, and that's on his record. And he's highly decorated. I'm talking about highly decorated. I'm gonna show you how God works. So it's the second time, nigga. The first time I was 18 years old with a recommendation for me to be transferred to prison for murder. My victim family had forgave me. Four of my house parents, at the time we called them house parents, today they're called juvenile correction officers. 4 of my staff members were subpoenaed to come to court and testify on my behalf. And nigga, only thing they had good to say was, they got potential. Man, this kid got a lot of potential. And that's what's from prison. So both times in my life, the potential that people see in me, the good, spared me, and was the mercy that was given upon me because of what they can see in me. Not what I did bad. They see something better than what I did. So nigga, the judge said, he put in my court order. So nigga, at the time I had just started my first semester at the judge's alma mater college, Texas Western University. So fast forward 2 or 3 years later, after probation, I'm doing human trafficking presentations with the Department of Homeland Security, Human Trafficking Division at Eastfield Police Training Academy in Mesquite, Texas. Lo and behold, Daniel Torres, SWAT team and people and agents are in there. And nigga, they hear me tell the story. Yeah, nigga left him material. So at the end, nigga, they prayed with me and then nigga put Torres on the phone.
So you and him was able to make amends. He forgave you.
He got to hear me say, I asked for forgiveness.
Okay.
So that set the atonement with my relationship with law enforcement. And nigga, that's how I end up building bridges with law enforcement, because from that moment on, I started doing trainings and all type of nigga teaching law enforcement on how to respond to us. So yeah, that's just how God works, homie. But that's how I got on the criminal justice law.
So what are your thoughts on the people that hate you but still watch you?
I don't know who hate me. I get so much love, nigga, I think it's fake. But the love so real, it's intoxicating. So I'm tricked to believe everybody who acting like they love me. I used to think it was fake, but nigga, it's so consistent. How can I say it ain't? Yeah, it could be, but nigga, the love I get, I don't know who hate me. Y'all think a motherfucker hating playing. Y'all don't think they shit here.
Yeah.
Because I've been so overshadowed by love, nigga. Expecting the hate, looking for the hate. And nigga, I've been getting put to sleep with love. I've been getting conquered with love consistently. Yeah.
So have you ever said something then immediately like, man, y'all went too far?
No. I think about what I say. If I'm accurate, if I'm accurate with my assessment of myself, I think 3 times before I say something.
Okay.
It don't seem like it, but my mind works that quick. When you say something, just as fast as I can respond, I done thought it 3 times. That's why, yeah. No. Motherfucker think, that's why, yeah, nigga, my brain is, my mouth is working with my brain when you hear me say, yeah, nigga, yeah. That's why nigga say, man, that's why people say when he say that, yeah, now, he give it, because my brain is really, nigga, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear yeah. Now, so you ready for this next question? So do you think you hurt the culture or help it?
I would do nothing to the culture. The person in the mirror does more to the culture than I could ever do. I have biracial children, so I'm not a part of the culture. I don't have black kids. So I don't give a fuck what happened to black culture. My children won't die with it. I've already jumped ship, y'all. Meaning, I got my kids off this Titanic, and they get to sail on a boat that's gonna sail in peace, in harmony.
I wish I got my kids off that goddamn boat. I don't know, bro. I think I might be hard on myself as a parent, but I don't think I'm hard on myself enough in the situation. Sometimes, bro, I'm just being real. Sometimes I feel like I question me just as a man. Like, I wish I wasn't out here wilding as bad as I was. I wish I did things better. Whatever. But you only can do the best you can. And I know we always say that. We always try to say the positive thing to clear our minds and stuff like that. But I'm really of an overthinker, so I'm always hard on myself about every situation, because I always want the best for my kids, and I don't know if they really understand it yet. And they still teenagers, they still young and dumb, so they still got time to learn, but it ain't the same.
Won't be spit on and looked upon. I intentionally had mixed children, so my bloodline won't go back to slave. My mulatto children will not be seen as a slave descendant. I take the sacrifice in the blood. Black people will not be held in high regards in the future, nigga. We'll be treated worse than the pedophiles. So I'm saying now, how can I hurt y'all culture when I went and mixed with another culture? So I won't be a part of this culture. For one, I didn't want nappy hair no more. All of us been putting
Ain't shit wrong with nappy hair. I don't agree with that.
Chemicals in our hair, not just the women, the men too. S-curls, Proline, so we can have hair like them. Why not let me just go make a baby that can have pretty hair like them? Boy, I'm so proud of my boy long, pretty hair that these hoes can't grow. My daughter, her, nigga, she can be confident when she see herself. I can teach her how to comb her Melodian hair. Because guess what? Her Mexican side can't show her what to do with this mixed breed hair. She gonna have dry scalp. They don't know the baby scalp got to be greased. They don't grease their scalp. They don't put no grease in their scalp. Nigga, my son keep a greasy vibe. Yeah, nigga. So, how can I hurt the culture when I abandon the culture? I'm the last of my family as a white. Everything going before is hot yellow mix, Melodian. Ain't no more through my bloodline. I stopped. I done that intentionally. Now, yeah, I may make a black baby, well, but it ain't gonna be close to my mama like these kids. It gonna be outside. If I make another mixed one, it gonna be close to mama now. Full black motherfucker gonna be treated like a cousin rather than a sibling. Nah, I'm just bullshitting, but I ain't.
Yo, so the next question is, why are you so hard on street dudes but soft on others?
Everybody hard on street dudes. The police, other street, you're a street. Who gives a fuck about you? You from the streets. You from the street. Everybody mistreat street people. Everybody. Everybody hard on you. Your girl, your supervisor, your probation officer, the judge. Why you want me to lighten up? We can go longer. Why you want me to lighten up street? Why you want me to lighten up street?
Because, you know, some street dudes just need guidance.
No, they don't. You had guidance when you was in prison, whatever prison gang you were following. You had guidance. At what age do you still need guidance, grown street man? And you made kids who you try to correct and tell what to do. You got a woman who you try to give advice to. Why you need guidance and you at home giving advice to your woman? So what you mean? Why you think she don't listen to your advice? And she listen to another man? Because you're still seeking guidance and validation. Every street know you on as a street when they find out you from the streets. So you try to play like you're not from the streets. You make up lies. Man, I went to school over here. Man, I played a little football. But nigga, you don't show your street card. It's always been like that. Why? When you show your street card, you feel to get picked on. You're a little tougher than us, guy. So you can take it. Yeah, you're used to losing things. Somebody frame you and go back to prison. It's okay. You're tough enough to make it. You can make it back home. Some of us can't. Some of us won't. So why not just send you? Yeah, how I look at it.
Do you feel responsible for the influence you have on young people?
My son hadn't been in jail. My daughter is not pregnant. If I influence your kids to a wrong way, you in for being misled by me. My kids is like Steve Jobs' kids. They don't hardly do something I do. They don't know what it's like to, no. My kids watch what I do and say online, but they don't see me do or say those things. So I have no influence on what I say online to them. Why would what I say have an influence on your kids? And they see what you do. You have a greater influence on your kids than I do. But what you say, what they hear you say, what they see you do.
That's so crazy. I think me and my bro CJ gonna really have that talk. Cause this shit keep popping up. And I think like me and him gonna have that talk. Cause we were just talking about that.
What they don't see you do. They see me once every 2 or 3 weeks with a new video. I don't appear in their life consistently to have that much of an impact on them. Cause one day I'm good, one day I'm bad, one day I'm good, one day I'm bad. I don't promote killing. I don't promote stealing. I don't promote drug dealing. I promote telling and snitching. And if the kids ain't telling and snitching, then how would you think I have any impact on them? I promote telling and snitching. Tell on your mama if she's selling them food stamps. If them kids ain't told on your ass for selling them food stamps, then I don't have no impact yet. When kids start reporting their mothers for food stamp fraud, that's when I believe I have an impact. Report, because them hoes is out of line, kids. Your mama and them is supposed to be selling, not y'all food stamps. Those are your food stamps. And just ask your mama, you selling the food stamps, $60 on 100. What you doing with the money, mama? Why you ain't splitting the money with the kid? Because if it wasn't for y'all, you couldn't get them goddamn food stamps at all. They'll get that bitch $40 to $60 worth of food stamps if it wasn't for y'all. So tell her, don't get so high and mighty and quit getting that motherfucking card y'all ain't it, because she holding the card like it's hers. And them little low extra change left on the card at $8.30 y'all can be using during them hard weeks and times. Ain't no groceries enough. You go get them 25 pack of cent noodle. Yeah. That's why when them boys get old enough and teenage boy, they go over there and breaking them aunties and them cousins' house. Sit up them well-to-do cousins that done had them well-to-do aunties. Yeah. That's why you rob your cousin, that's well-to-do, and you in the project, because he been eating y'all food stamps, nigga, in the name of Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams.
Is what bro, you what's one thing?
Cause you know I'm telling the truth, nigga. You done robbed a few of your cousins you didn't like, didn't you?
Yeah,
just haven't you?
Yeah,
I see the look at y'all. You want to do it again? You just a changed man. The way you just said, yeah, it was felt good robbing that motherfucker cousin, didn't it? Motherfucker mistreated you, ain't them and had all the nice shit. They ain't never invited y'all over there. And when they do, they treating you like you got dirt on the sheets.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's how I used to treat my cousin when they come over. They motherfucking dirty ass. Man, now y'all sleep on the floor. Yeah. Then I get mad, take the cover. Oh, me. As a well-to-do cousin.
So what's one thing you regret saying public?
Nothing. No. Fuck with that Charlie Kirk motherfucker. Yeah, fuck with that Charlie Kirk motherfucker. I regret that like a motherfucker.
That stopped the show.
What? That made the motherfucking train came to a screeching halt. Say, that had a nigga ass sitting with his hands in his lap. My mama told my brothers, all right, son, you gonna find yourself sitting somewhere with your head in your lap, and ain't gonna be nobody to blame but yourself. She told that nigga that a year or so ago. That's where his ass is today. But boy, that Charlie Kirk had his ass sitting with his head in his lap. Like mama said, boy, oh, wait. Nigga, that shit went to shutting down so fast. Oh, man, nigga. Oh,
how long?
Everybody quit. Remember I had on tour with me. Remember I had the Luther, the comedian Luther, the Hot Topic. I had the Charleston White impersonator. Yeah. Boy, when that stopped, all the niggas quit me. OG Sane, Dewberry, boy, everybody quit me.
No, OG Sane.
Everybody. You remember my nigga, we had to go back home. The show stopped.
Yeah, gotta go.
I can't, man, everything stopped. Everything stopped.
OG Sane. Shout out to OG Sane.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Sane, man.
Yeah.
Nah, my nigga didn't quit me now. But everything stopped. We had to regroup.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, we had to regroup.
Okay, but how long did it take you to shake back? Because you didn't shook back like a 4.5.
Well, it took a week before, because I made like $50,000 in interview money from that. But nigga, I had a momentum in the comedy world. I was heading my way. I would have been getting ready for a Netflix comedy special. My momentum was, oh my goodness, homie. Yeah, I hurt myself. I hurt myself. My agency, everybody, we were hurt behind that. I wasn't hurt because if I lose it all, homie, these my rights. And I ain't giving these up for nothing. Yeah, nigga, if I have to go back, if I can't have my right to freedom of speech, I'd rather be poor. Broke. Stand on a motherfucking corner, hollering to the top of my lung, anything I want to say. But if I got to give up my right, my alienated rights, I don't want it. And I was willing to do that. But so many people rely on me to take care of me. So I can't think about me. I gotta, as a man, make the sacrifice, nigga. So that's what hurt. I gotta be willing to make a sacrifice to not be a man. So I can be a man to keep feeding everybody. And that's what I do every day as a regular man. Make a sacrifice, not feeling like a man, so he can stay a man to these people. But he don't feel like it. So yeah, that's what makes it crash out or feel the.
But that's exactly how I feel right now, bro. You put everything into words. And I ain't just saying that, like that really how I feel right now.
Nerve to crash out. Because yeah, you looking like a man in the eyes of these people. You don't feel like now, nigga. You feeling like you coming up short somewhere. You should look, yeah. So now, that from what October, November to January, nigga, that was a. I went out with the end of the year with a bang, but nigga, it was a, nigga, the future had looked bleak.
So
because the Charlie Kirk wave was so, man, it was knocking. You talking about Jimmy Kimmel was getting shut down. They were making like, nigga, they talking about putting him on coins. It looked like he would feel to be a white god. And all of a sudden, that went away. And so I said, shit, I thank everybody for playing. I went to, I went back to print these hats again, man. Told my boy school, nigga, put them hats back out. So I started to realize, nigga, that was just for the moment, and this too shall pass. So I can rock the boat whenever I want to. Why? This too shall pass. What I realized is between American social media watchers and influencers and spectators and viewers, they have ADHD. They have a short-term memory, so they don't really remember long. Come make them mad again about something else, they'll forget about Charlie Kirk, and that's what I did.
That's a fact. I remember you said that too. This too shall pass. I be quoting that.
Remember I told you that, nigga, during that time. I said, this too shall pass.
And I mean, no, then you said about the baby. You said this too. That's when you first told. That's when I first heard you say. I was like, wow. And then it passed.
Yeah. That's when they were shutting me down by Chucky, baby.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, I just be repeating what I done heard my mama say through hard times, through the good times, to get to the good. This too shall pass.
Okay.
Everything, good or bad. That's why I don't get stuck on the feeling. Motherfucker be trying to get me, well, how does it feel? This too shall pass. I can't get stuck on the feeling. I got to stay focused on what got the feeling. The work that got me here. So to put the work back in, the feeling go change. So you get the reward from the work. So now, nigga, I don't get stuck on the feeling. I'm stuck on the purpose. Yeah, I'm stuck on the purpose.
So do you think pain made you how you are, or did it damage you?
I don't really, I hadn't really experienced a lot of pain other than physical pain, eye pain, body pain. I've been sheltered, homie. My mama ain't let nobody mistreat me. I ain't been betrayed by a bunch of friends. I ain't buried a bunch of childhood enemies or friends. I ain't been to a bunch of funerals. I've been living, so I've been going through the stages of life, right? So you got your adolescent phase. Your adolescent stage is when you become rebellious. You start sneaking out. I went through that stage. Okay, I got in trouble during that stage. I didn't spend an adolescent stage from 12 to 17. I was clipped short.
God, mine's just going through it right now, and that shit just hit home, but
I got out the hospital when I was 12 years old from an eye injury. I didn't get my eye till I was 13, almost 13. I didn't have a full school year until from 90 to 91, 7th and 8th grade. I flunked 8th grade. Going back into the 8th grade for the second time, I got locked up at 14. So nigga, I don't know pain. When I went into the boys' home, wasn't no pain in that motherfucker. Yeah, you go through the natural progression of I'm away from my mama, but we're in a co-ed facility. We're having Christmas parties, pizza parties, off-campus passes, in-ground swimming pool, football team, basketball team, shopping trips at Walmart. So I don't know, you see what I'm saying? And nigga, my mama seeing me every week. I got everything you can need. And I'm the gang leader, manipulating everybody, running. So I don't know pain. I get out at 21. My record is sealed. My education is paid for. Now hear me out. for the rest of my life, because I am a ward of the state of Texas, the Texas Youth Commission, my education is paid for all the way up to a PhD until I die. I went to go study law. They were grooming me while I was in the institution. So because I'm a ward of the state, there's grant money and scholarship fund that pays for my college tuition, nigga, up to a PhD. It's any kid that done stayed in the system out of Texas Youth Commission until their 21st birthday. So when I come home, I got I come home in 98. I got the 97 Camaro new body style with the Yokohama tires I put on listening to them hot boy niggas, the Yokohama tires. My mother's retired from General Motors. So I don't know pain. I ain't never been homeless. Every apartment ever been put out of, I've been able to go get another apartment. I break leases, so nigga, I don't know pain. I've been a sheltered kid, just trying to figure out life. We had a good, loving mother, raised right, just didn't know how to be a man. So nigga, I've been fumbling trying to become a man. But nigga, I've been learning through experience and by trial and error. So nigga, I don't know pain other than being a little boy blind, being a little boy in a body cast, nigga, and couldn't get up and walk. But then one day I'm walking in a body cast. So pain ain't taught me a motherfucking thing. I don't know no pain. Love done taught me. All the things I ever been taught come from a loving woman, a loving teacher, a loving judge. So when you hear my life testimony, you hear me talk about all the opportunities I've been given. Nigga, not no pain. When my daddy died, I wasn't sad. I knew him, but there was no connection. My mama called and said, boy, they say Charles Ray died. I said, okay, mama, somebody to beer. She called back the next morning and said, boy, you might want to.
I feel like I'm gonna be the same way. And I hate to speak on that, but I ain't even gonna act like I'm not, bro. I already know what time it is. I don't even think they gonna call me. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't think nobody, my auntie might tell me, but I don't think nobody gonna call me on this side, bro. They don't even call me now.
They down there fighting. They say, Charles Ray got some money in the bank. I rolled up. They said, what now? Shit, I show up hiding my daddy. My daddy. At the time, I had just started community college. My daughter was born. My baby mama was on the run for a probation violation. So nigga, my daddy left me like 20-something thousand. That $20-something thousand helped me get my life where it is today. He made it right at the end. He made it right at the end. So nigga, I used to ride with my daddy's Navy burial flag in my window. Get from my daughter, military branch, my daughter joining the Navy. Nigga, her granddaddy was a Navy sailorman. Her grandfather, Air Forceman. So now, nigga, I knew my daddy, but just wasn't connected to him. So life ain't taught me through pain. Life taught me through my choice, because I've been doing what I want to do all my life. Boy, somebody go hit you in your mouth. Ain't nobody hit me in the mouth yet. All right, when you go down that boy's home, somebody go teach you. Nigga, I ran the boy's home. Okay, man, you keep messing with the police, man, they kidnapped me and put me in the crazy house. I made it out of that. Man, you keep disrespecting them gang, man. All right, somebody go kill you. I've been disrespecting every gang these niggas scared of. Ain't nobody killed me yet. All right, you keep disrespecting them. Everything they done told me what was going ain't happened yet. So I don't know pain. I've been a little boy defying every odds. Blind, barely can see, small. And so now, resiliency. I've been learning from a standpoint of resiliency, disadvantage, tenacity. I've been overcoming what people not supposed to overcome from this position. Blind, small, disabled, with a big mouth, and ain't tough. So yeah, now I'm something different. And nigga, I didn't come from pain. Yeah, I came from love. So that's how you conquer me, with love. Anybody else coming with anything other than love, I'll run over you. And it's been proven. Yeah.
What does accountability mean to you personally?
Don't nobody have to tell you you're wrong. There's an innate ability that's inside of you that's governed by good and evil, because we both have good and evil in us. Nigga, accountability is saying, man, you know you're wrong to yourself. before you hear it with your ears. You know when you're doing it, it's wrong. But nigga, sometimes wrong feel good if you don't get caught.
Okay, so do you?
Sometimes wrong feel good if you don't get caught, even in that moment of shame. Even in that little moment of shame, you say, man, you know this wrong. If you can find a justification quick enough and good enough, you'll feel good about feeling shame about doing wrong. That's why you keep doing what you're doing. So, there went over a lot of people here, but come on, go on to the next question.
Mine too. Do you think you hold yourself to the same standard you preach?
No. Why would I? Nobody does that. Yeah. Why I'm a hypocrite like everybody else? I'm much harder on you than I am on me. Yeah, nigga, I much shame you for jacking out watching porn than I would do for mine. Everybody do that. That's normal behavior. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, we criticize others for the we do, nigga, in secret. Of course. Yeah. I'm much harder on you than I am on me.
Okay, so being online, bro, going everything you done went through, what do you want your legacy to be?
Nothing. A wise man stores up a inheritance for his children's about me at their mansion table. Yeah, because all of us talk great things about Dr. King and his legacy, but we don't speak nothing about our grandfather's legacies, our father's legacies, our family name legacies. So I'm not interested in what nobody will say about my legacy other than the children I've raised that can tell them how daddy was, what daddy was like, what daddy did. That's your legacy. Not the chatter. Jesus have a legacy. We argue over it, reject it, debate about it. Malcolm got a legacy. Who gives a about it? We don't. He just got a legacy. And we talk great about Malcolm's legacy. Dr. King had a legacy. Now we come out saying he weak in the motherfucker. Man, Dr. King, so look what we're doing in his legacy. What his children say, they don't say nothing to us about their father's legacy.
So what's something you're still working on as a man?
Nothing. At 50 years old, I ain't been not be working as a man. I done found me. How
old are you?
Work on. I'm 49. I'll be 49 May 17th.
Why you say 50?
Well, I'm just rounding to the nearest 10th. But nigga, at this time, nigga, 49, if you still working on something, what's there to work on? When you get through working on that, it's something else to work on. And who you working on it for? You don't wake up to harm nobody. So what you working on? I found me. Once I found me, I'm happy who I am. So I don't need to work on nothing. If you don't like it, you get away from me. I'm enjoying life at this point. Nigga, it took me too long to find me, nigga. So I'm love this. What I want to change, what I need to work on for who for? I was working on trying to find him. That was the problem. I didn't know him. Now I done found him. Now I get to enjoy me. It's a fly, and he have fun. If I go to working on me, I got to stop having fun and try to focus on my flaws. I got to focus on my flaws. Well, why should I? Because you focusing on them? I don't see my bad. Yeah, I wake up and know I don't look for my bad. So why you pointing it out? So yeah, nah, nigga, I ain't working on a motherfucking thing. Get away from me. How we solve my bad? Get away from me, nigga. You can't teach an old dog a new trick. I'm an old dog.
Roof. So do you think men today are emotionally weak?
Yeah.
Why?
By nature and nurture. We was nurtured to in our nature, our environment. We've morphed into it. It's like a mutation. We become mutants. We've mutated into like the woman frog. But it's because our mothers wouldn't cook. The processed food made us like this, homie. Chemical biological warfare. They didn't experiment with frog fur. It's astatine or some type of chemical that they put in our foods, homie. with the gluten and the preservatives to make the food last longer. When they give it to the frogs become more violent toward the female frog. The male frog become more violent toward the female frog and become more sexual toward the male frog. And that's what they did to her with that motherfucking powdered milk. And the apple juice, the orange juice, the grapefruit juice, and the eggs, and the vitamin D milk that they gave the woman through the WIC program. Those were the chemicals, nigga. You know what? So yeah. Now, we've been muted. It's a mutation.
What does peace look like for you in real life?
They got 5 women in 5 different houses, and he in his house by himself, and his phone on do not disturb. When he wake up in the morning, and he don't contact him till the late evening of the day, and he don't have to explain himself to nobody about why he didn't answer the phone or nothing. And he just say, "Hi, how y'all doing?" Hanging up and going on about his business. With 5 women in 5 different households, in his house by himself, with his phone on do not disturb when he wake up in the daytime. Wow. That's peace. And he don't have to explain to nobody when he make a phone call or return a phone call back on why he didn't answer his phone or where he been.
If you could talk to your younger self, what would you say?
If I could talk to my younger self, what would I say? Sit at the feet of the elders. Yeah, sit at the feet of the elders.
Learn.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing, homie. I learned so much at the barbershop, and then when I grew up, there was a void in men. Then when I was a young nigga, there was plenty of men around. See, when I got to my teens, to my 30s, there wasn't no men around. I longed for and I yearned for a father, uncle, big homie kind of relationship. That's why the gang was appealing to me. When I got in my 20s, I realized OG don't know nothing. If you ain't scared of him. If you ain't scared of him, he don't know nothing. So it was a void, homie. And with that void being there, I started having a disdain for OG big homie. Because with my mind, it wasn't until I connected with the old Weasel, Pops. I was in my late 20s, early 30s. He filled the void, nigga. Then I finally got an old man feet that I can sit at the feet of the elders. I thirst for knowledge. I thirst for information. I want to know. Nigga, you tell me and show me, I'm going to go execute the game. Ask any old nigga that gave me some game. If you give me the game, show me, nigga, I'm going to make you proud. And every old nigga that gave me some game, nigga, proud of me, nigga. So that's what I wanted, homie. I wanted to be a crash out or a protege or a student of any old. That's all I ever wanted in life. To be the crash out, a protege, or a student of an old nigga who gave me some game. Like when Goldie got out, nigga, he had the Godfather, from the Mac, Snoop Dogg, bossing up. He had, old boy, some, yeah. Yeah, I always wanted that.
Okay, being a content creator, somebody that's very, very big on social media, what's the most you made in 1 month?
Over 300,000.
So when you made that money, you was like, cause I know for me, I'd be like, man, I don't never want to go back to the streets, just sitting out here talking that talk. 300,000.
Yo, in 1 month. In 1 month. You had RS on me, but in 1 month.
Okay, so
that touched 300 home. So one month, nigga, I did. So there was a time, literally, I was doing 50,000 a week in booking fees. Giving my manager a percentage of that, giving my manager 20% of that 50,000. Giving my agency another 20, yeah, nigga. And I was still But nah, nigga, here about a little over a year ago. Yeah, I touched 300,000 in 1 month.
Speaking of man, how many managers have you had?
All my best friends. So I had Dr. O. Dr. O was a good friend of mine. Then after Dr. O,
Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
yeah, Clay Thompson. Void, homie. And with that void being there, I started having to disdain. Then, that shit happened with my wife and my side chick. And so I fired Juanita and then made that in jail, which was my publicist. I made her my manager. Then she started, thinking she can manage me, Woody, and everybody else. And I'm saying, no, you can't do this. So I got rid of her and I paid my nigga to park his truck, OG Sane. Cause nothing else, I trust him. But my antisocial, mean, quiet, he can't handle the booking calls and and then he a family man, he a husband, so he can't, he got kids, he got to go to the game. So I was just giving my nigga free money just to but I have an agency, and you just be wanting to have your friends with you, nigga. So you make them your manager, you make them but so now my agency has everything, and so I got a road manager, which is a young lady right there. She my publicist, my assistant, and everything in the context of what a road manager do.
Okay. What's the most you've been paid in one show?
I hope these some female ass questions that's asking these questions, because bro, I don't want all this shit.
30,000.
30,000.
Get 30,000. Get 30,000.
Okay, now, what's the most you've made being controversial?
Millions. Yeah, millions. My first 2 million was controversial. Yeah, my first 2 million was all controversial. Didn't know nothing about nothing. Just cussing motherfuckers out online. Gangbanger, Chinese, Nipsey Hussle, King Von Mama, everything I can think of that people love that was trending. So they gave me the fuel to say what. Yeah, because they would say, well, you better not say this. And I noticed the reaction and the response of the algorithm, because this was unheard of. Von, outside of a record, his mama, fuck his baby, man, this guy. So this was shock jocking times 10 Howard Stern.
Have you ever saw King Von mother?
Not in person.
You saw on Instagram?
Yeah, the fine hoe mama. All them fine hoes like that ready to kill a son. Yeah, them ugly hoes be getting in the church. And they'll help them boys get it together. But the fine mamas, they got the fine bodies, all them hoes sons be crash out dummies. Yeah, my nigga holding back some legs.
Say, bro. So do you think clout is more valuable than respect today?
It is.
All right, y'all. I ain't finna stay on this shit because he's just asking some bullshit, bro. And I don't care about none of that shit. I'm in this one, bro. It was the second half of it was better than the first half, y'all. But I appreciate everybody who checked in and who was able to watch this reaction from me, bro. If you, like I said before, man, please click subscribe, comment, leave your comments and leave your theories and leave how you feel about what he said and everything. Even if whatever I said, if you don't agree with something I said, please leave your comments. I do respond to everything, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. Rest in peace to my brother Q, and again, happy Mother's Day to everybody, all the